We can definitely apply some things, but really, a 600 tomorrow. The sun's gonna be going down. The race will be starting around right now, so it'll be a way different race than what you saw today. But today, our discount tire Ford was. I felt like it was a third-place car. When we started at the beginning of the race, we moved up. We had a flat tire, and we dropped way back. And then from there, we were just trying to fight our way forward, and it's just tough to pass today. I'm a little confused why, really last year we really ran the high lane in 3 and 4, really right up against the wall, and we really couldn't get that going. I tried a few times, and just really couldn't get it going, couldn't get it cleaned off enough to get up there, and I really don't know why. Like, it's a different tire or something's different that's not allowing us to go up there. I'm not really sure what it is because you don't see the Cup cars up there either, which is just odd to me. But I thought my guys did a good job on fighting forward from after our flat tire, and slowly but surely got there, and we made the most out of our day. I feel like we had a third-place car, and we finished third. We just we got to do something to beat that Kyle Busch guy because he's pretty good, and we got to do something about that. So we're going to keep working hard at Penske Racing and try to get this 12 and 22 car up there.
Very good, and Kyle Larson, a certainly impressive performance for you this afternoon in your rookie season. Talk about how things went for you and your team today.
Yeah, we started really far back and didn't move forward very much in the beginning. We were a little too loose on the short runs there, and Trent Owens, my crew chief, worked on it, and we got better probably about the third run. I felt like we were really good, and was able to restart on the top almost every time, and was able to get 1 or 2 cars a restart, and then there was that one restart where I went from 8th to 3rd, and then we pitted and took 2 tires under that caution. Maybe should have took 4. I think we're the only ones to take 2 there, and was a little too tight after that, but was able to get another restart. I think where I restarted 8th and got back to 4th. So was hoping for a restart once I got to 4th because I was really good on the top, getting into 1 on the restarts, and was thinking maybe I could get a run on Casey and Kyle, but I'll take a 4th. It's 2 top 10 finishes in a row, and hopefully we can keep it going at Dover.
Thank you, Kyle. And our race runner-up is Casey Kahne. He drove the number 5 Great Clips Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports and
Junior Motorsports.
Junior Motorsports. I knew that. But Casey, talk about your run out there today, and if there's, I asked Joey this question as well. Anything you could apply for tomorrow with your run out there here today?
Well, I thought we had a really good run. We started 11th and slowly moved up and had good made great pit calls. Mike did, and so we got to the point where I think we were as quick as the 54, especially on a long run, and just wasn't able to get by him. So I felt good about where we were. At the end, we had a couple of those restarts, and I would get a little tighter each time we'd cycle. Warm the tires up and cool them back off. It would get a touch tighter. If we didn't have those, maybe we'd had a better shot. But it was still a good run for our Great Clips team, and guys did a good job. Probably not going to take a whole lot today, for tomorrow. It's just the cars are so much different. The way they go down the straightaways and especially land and go through the corners is a big difference. But there's definitely good racing today.
Good deal. All right, we'll take questions now for Joey, Casey, or Kyle. If you have one, raise your hand. Reed, and then Mike.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. Casey, it looked like you got right to his bumper with about 7 or 8 to go. Did he change his line, take your line away? What happened there in the last few laps?
Yeah, I could. I was trying to wait before I went to the outside to see if I could catch him, and I got there and just didn't get to his outside. I came close, but didn't get to him, and then he went to the top, and from that point, I was a little bit on the tight side. I just wasn't turning quite good enough that third time we restarted, and so I just couldn't keep up. He kept good momentum on the top and was able to creep away a little bit, but I thought we were close, and if he didn't move up, I thought we would have had a really good shot.
Go ahead, Mike.
Mike Neff from frontstretch.com. For Joey, you came in on that first pit stop and had the flat tire but made an adjustment not knowing about that. How far did that adjustment take you the wrong way, and how long did it take you to get back from that?
Not at all, actually. I was pretty free on top of the loose tire, or not the loose, or the flat tire. So I kind of thought I think we went 3.5 rounds down in the track bar and a few pounds of air pressure and trying to tighten the thing up. And then once we realized that, I'm like, oh, we could be in trouble. But I was still loose the next run. So we just had a really loose race car. And really wasn't until the last pit stop we get the car tightened up enough. So kind of may have worked in our favor a little bit, besides losing all the track position.
David, you have a question? Get there to David, please.
David Carville on NASCAR.com. Kyle, Trent was telling me on pit road that you guys really sort of circle the goal of be the best nationwide team every week. I mean, how much pride do you guys take in that, and how much gratification do you get out of trying to be that, especially with a field this stacked?
Oh, really, our goal the last few weeks is just to finish every lap. But to be the top nationwide drivers, you almost feel like you're winning the race. And it's really cool to, be in the middle of, all the Cup guys in the race. I think I was battling with Joey and Kevin and Regan Smith quite a bit. So, yeah, I think every nationwide driver wants to be the best finishing nationwide driver at the end of the race. So to do that means a lot.
Other questions? Mike Hembry, front row.
Mike Hembry, Speed.com. Joey, what's the answer to this Kyle thing? Is it a bounty hunter or what can be done? And
Hey, you got any ideas?
you
Send
think
them to me.
is it the combination of the car and the driver, or could Joe Blow step into that car and be beating you guys too?
No, I don't think Joe Blow's going to step in any car out here and beat anybody. These guys are good. Everybody out there on this racetrack is obviously some kind of driver to be here. So that's not going to happen. But I think you got a great combination. You have a great team there. Guys I've worked with the last 6 years or so. I know they're a good team. I know that, and I know Kyle Busch is a good driver. And it's gonna put all that together. You're gonna have one heck of a deal trying to beat these guys, and it's just we got to go back and work harder than them. And I know they work hard, and I know we got to work harder than that even.
Any additional questions? Go ahead, Mike, again.
One for Kyle. Most of these tracks, this is the first time you've been on them, and it's the first time being in this car. Are you really starting to get the feel for what you want the car to feel like now that you've had 6 or 7 races in this car?
A little bit. It seems like I always ask for the car to be freer and freer in practice, and then the race starts and I'm too free. So I've been trying to get myself to try and get a little bit tight in practice, and that way we can start the race off better. But the biggest thing I've been learning is just how the races and restarts change throughout the race. Even racing Texas, I think I learned a little bit for the restarts there, which helped me here. So I learn little bits and pieces at every track we go to, and obviously the more laps I get, the more comfortable and the better I'm going to do in the nationwide car.